Here are 10 of the most bizarre and creepy plants in the world.
10.
Hydnora africana. We would all like to think that plants smell nice and provide nature a scent that is too good to resist. For the most part, this is true, but then you have plants like the Hydnora africana, which is out to prove everyone wrong. The plant is widely known for its terrible scent that it emits, which some claim is worse than the smell of feces. It grows mainly below the soil except for the part that you are looking at, which is also the source for its terrible scent. But it's not all for bad intentions, however. The plant actually does this to attract natural pollinators as well as different bugs to feed on.
9.
Wolffia. Although they don't look like your typical plants, the Wolffia includes some of the most smallest flowering plants on Earth. These are aquatic plants that resemble cornmeal and float on water. In terms of structure, these plants have no roots at all to grow from. They go through a type of reproduction called vegetative reproduction, which basically means that they can multiply. What's also interesting about these plants is that they're packed with lots of nutrients, including protein. But of course, the most bizarre thing about these plants is just how they feel if you were to touch them in your hands.
8.
The lithops. What you're looking at right here is not exactly a rock, but an actual plant. The lithops are a type of plant that can camouflage into a rock in order to protect itself. And unlike most plants, the lithops grows its leaves underneath the soil so that predators would not see it as a plant. The plant can be found in a variety of different colors, shapes, and sizes, making it one of the most diverse and creepy plants out there.
7.
The Chinese black bat flower. I'll give you a few seconds to guess what this plant is. Did you guess it? Most likely your answer was a bat, not only because of the name, but also because it, well, looks like a bat. See for yourself with this freaky side-by-side. When it isn't hanging upside down, the plant's leaves unfold and presents itself more like a plant. Farmers have used the Chinese black bat flowers to strike fear into critters, and unlike a scarecrow, this might actually make some animals jump.
6.
The Cape sundew. So this plant is a pretty bizarre one. The Cape sundew, for the most part, grows and functions like any other plant would. But what's odd and a bit crazy about the Cape sundew is that it's actually a carnivore, meaning it only eats animals. Sure, there are other carnivorous plants out there, but this one is pretty cruel. Unlike the other plants, the Cape sundew doesn't have a mouth to trap its prey, but rather an arm that wraps insects and slowly kills and crunches them.
5.
The octopus stinkhorn. The octopus stinkhorn is a mushroom-type fungus found in many parts of the world. These plants start out as an egg and quickly evolve into this monster of a plant. And what's unique about this plant is that it can unfold its arms and reach out as if it was an octopus, hence the name. As the arms unfold, the plant reveals the interior, which contains the gleena, which is just some tissues. What's also interesting about this plant is that it takes on this pinkish appearance as if it were a dying plant in order to attract flies and capture them.
4.
The doll's eyes. The doll's eyes is a species of flowering plant found primarily in eastern North America. During the springtime, the plant can grow up to 2 feet tall and about 3 feet wide. Now, if I hadn't told you that this was a plant grown on Earth, I would have told you that it was from an extraterrestrial world just by how these look. The main feature of this plant are the white berries, which look like eyes poked through some sticks. Don't get close though, because these berries are poisonous and can kill you pretty quickly.
3.
The bleeding toothpeck. The bleeding tooth is an inedible fungus found in North America, Europe, and most recently in Iran and Korea. It's typically located near conifer trees where the plant is grown and brought to life. Now, of course, the most interesting feature of this plant is this red liquid stuff that's gushing out from its body. This is actually how the plant gets its name, the bleeding toothpeck, because the liquid resembles blood, although if you want to go further, it looks like those chewing gums with fruit inside. But this red liquid actually contains pigments, which is important to the plant's growth.
2.
The Chinese fleece flower. Forget plants, the Chinese are now growing humans. Well, Not really. Enter the Chinese fleece flower. These are actually normal functioning plants with what appears to look like small humans on its roots. The plant functions as a medicine used to treat things like kidney health and help prevent aging features. But as far as the roots, I'm not quite sure. Do the Chinese intentionally want the roots to appear as humans? Or are these just a rare species that no part of the world except China knows about? Like many people, I'm still searching for the answer.
1.
The penis cactus. I'm not really sure where to start with this one. We all know and love our cactuses, found mostly in warm climates. Cactuses come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, which brings us to the penis cactus. In rare occasions, we will come across a cactus which aren't like others. The penis cactus is just that. It's found primarily in the deserts of Bolivia, and it can grow up to 5 meters tall. Other than its parents though, these functions like any other cactus would. However, among those that collect cactuses, the penis cactus is valued pretty high. So if you ever come across one of these, go ahead and grab it and send it off to your local cactus collector, because who knows how much money you can make off of these. Alright, that's it for the list. Go ahead and comment down below with your favorite plant. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos. We'll see you next time.